So today we're going to talk about the structures of the earth. We've been doing a lot of science projects, and we did our art, music, and movement projects. Now we're doing our music, and we're doing structures of the earth, and we're going to learn about what makes up the earth and what kind of layers are involved with the structural integrity of the earth and why it's in orbit and how it works in space. So first we're going to start about some misconceptions about the earth. When I was younger, I used to think you could dig through the entire earth and go to China. Why do you think that's wrong? Why is that a misconception?
You have the core in the middle and you can't get through that. It's too hot and too solid.
Too solid? Mm-hmm. So it's solid and it's hot. That's something that we do know. A lot of people think it's solid. There's nothing to it. But yeah, that's a misconception. You can't dig to China. I'm very upset about it still. But now, what we're going to do first is we're going to watch a video. We're going to see a little PowerPoint, and we're going to write notes. And then we're going to do the video, we're going to do PowerPoint, and then we're going to do a little diagram labeling the layers of the earth. And then we're going to use our notes to create a little lyrical song. So that'll be for later. So first off, this is the inside the earth.
The surface of the earth is covered by rocks and water bodies. But what about the inside of the earth? If we were to take a look at the earth's interior, we would see that the earth consists of 4 layers. They are the crust, the mantle, the outer core, and the inner core. The crust is the outermost layer of the earth. It consists of various landforms like mountains, plateaus, volcanoes, etc. The crust also consists of numerous rock plates. The shifting of these plates resulted in...
So now that we've watched our video about the inside of the earth, what have we learned? What makes up the structures of the earth?
4.
Are there 4 layers?
Yes, 4 layers.
What are the 4 layers?
The core, the crust,
Yeah.
the core,
Yeah.
the outer core, and the inner core.
Okay, so the crust is the outermost layer.
And
Yeah.
the mantle.
And then the mantle, and then we have the outer core and the inner core. So now we're going to move along to our more notes. I got inside the earth. Now, inside the earth. The interior layers, Earth's interior layers is comprised of 4 layers, 3 solid and 1 liquid. We have the crust, the mantle, the outer core, and the inner core. Now, the crust is the outermost layer. She writes the notes. Switch. The crust is the outermost layer. The crust is the outermost layer, made of the lightest materials, rock, soil, and seabed, divided into continental crust and oceanic crust. Thickness ranges from 8 kilometers beneath the oceans to 40 kilometers beneath continents. Continents are relatively light blocks, floating high on the upper mantle. Seafloor is made of basalt, a denser rock that presses deeper into the mantle. So you should be taking notes. And then we have the mantle. It's the upper mantle and the lower mantle. They're 29 kilometers thick, approximately 84% of the Earth's volume. The temperature ranges 500 Celsius near crust to 4,000 Celsius near the outer core. Primarily solid, but the rock is so hot that parts of the mantle flow under pressure. Hot rocks rise and cooler rock descends, creating slow-moving currents. Composed of magnesium, iron, aluminum, silicon, and oxygen. So I'm just going to keep reading off this though, instead of presenting content. So the mantle. The outer core is is a liquid layer above the inner core. It's a shell of molten iron, 2,300 kilometers thick. Cooler than the outer core, but still scorching hot at approximately 4,500 Celsius. Mostly iron plus sulfur and nickel create this layer of the core. Electronically conductive liquid creates the Earth's magnetic field.
Oh wait, is the outer core a liquid or a solid?
It's a liquid. So the inner core is the center of the Earth, the deepest layer. It's 6,250 kilometers under the surface. A solid ball of an iron alloy made of sulfur and nickel traces. Solidified state due to intense pressure, and 2,400 kilometers in diameter. It has high pressure and it's white hot like the sun, approximately 6,000 degrees Celsius. And this is a cross section of the Earth. Here we have the crust, the inner core, the mantle, and the outer core. So crust, mantle, outer core, inner core. So now we're going to label our own crust. So we're going to have that for our notes. But you have that. But I want to see if you can do it by yourself and not looking at that. We're not going to do that part because that's too
Does that conclude the video portions?
Now, yes. So now that we've labeled our structure of the Earth, we're going to use our labels and our notes that we've taken in our video, and we're going to write lyrics. Now, the lyrics are going to be using our notes to make a mnemonic device. Do you have any idea what a mnemonic device is? No? That is what we use to remember specific things, like we're going to make a layers of the Earth graph. But mnemonic devices train our mind to look for patterns in the information, and they create meaning. And they create meaning in the information. And they also allow you to cross-reference the information and difference your memory. Okay. So now you're going to write some lyrics, and you're going to have your favorite song in mind. You're going to use the melody, not any of the words. You're going to take your notes, and you're going to do 4 facts for each of the 4 layers of the Earth. And now you're going to do 2 facts for each of the 4 layers. You're going to have a total of 8 facts in your rap. Or your rap or your lyrics. We're going to skip. We're going to do a rap last. But first, we're going to watch a video so you can get an idea of using lyrics as a numerical device. So now we're going to watch a video about using mnemonic devices for remembering your notes.
Yeah, you know what it is. Crusty-mental. Yeah, you know what it is. Crusty-mental. Yeah, you know what it is.
So this is the idea. We're not going to be using this song. We're going to be creating our own lyrics pretty much like this. Your 2 facts for each of the 4 layers, and then that'll be your assessment.
Inner, outer, mental crust. 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 Mantle is the largest layer of the Earth. Now let me tell you what the crust is worth. Just 1% of where we stay. Compared to the other, it's thin, okay? And below that, there's even
Lesson.
That the Earth has 4 layers.
4 layers, huh? Can you name them for me?
The core, the inner core, the outer core, the mantle, and the crust.
Okay. So the Earth's crust. What is it? Thick? Is it thin? Is it more pliable? Can we dig through it?
It's very thin. and
Yeah.
Yes, you can dig through
You
it.
can dig through it, but you can't go all the way, right? Because
No.
it'd be too hot.
Yeah.
What's the largest layer?
The core.
core is the largest layer? Second question. Third question, John.
The outer core.
The outer core is the no. It's the third question. So what is the largest layer? What makes up the largest amount of the structure of the Earth?
The inner core.
No.
Did he give him the cheat
It's
sheet?
the mantle right there. It's right fucking there.
The mantle.
It's on our calendar. The mantle? The mantle makes it up?
Yeah.
Good. Good. We're technically done.
We suck.